Hi, my name is Rob, and this is our Students Supporting Students program for connecting students to peer support specialists. So we were tasked with trying to reduce substance and alcohol misuse on CCNY's campus, so we surveyed and interviewed undergraduate and graduate students here. The number one reason they cited why they believe students are misusing these substances by far was stress caused by classes, tough commutes, personal obligations, etc. So our mission is to provide students with free, accessible, and effective support service that will be, importantly, confidential and effective in helping them reduce stress. Now, stress affecting college students goes far beyond CCNY's campus, and it's a very acute problem. About 20% of college students at some point have suicide ideations, and at CCNY's campus, with more than half of our student body not graduating within 4 years, it's clear that that stress is weighing on CCNY students strongly and affecting their academic and personal lives and their health. So we looked at best practices on CCNY's campus and elsewhere, looking at CCNY's former counseling, peer counseling program that operated until 2015, and then elsewhere in CUNY and New York State when creating our own program. And we settled on a peer support system primarily because of its success elsewhere, and in the students that we were interviewing, many said that they would find it much more effective to talk to a peer than a professional because they weren't as comfortable talking to people they perceive as authority figures and are more likely to open up to a peer, and that opening up can get them connected to the services they need. So our program will have these various components: a text message system to connect students to get scheduled for appointments, which could be weekly, every other week, or further apart than that, depending on their need. And a hotline, this was very successful elsewhere, a hotline for after-hours help and for emergencies that we maintain. The support specialists would perform screenings and make referrals as needed if more serious professional help is required, more than just talking. And to promote it and to get people involved, we would be holding events to get people socially engaged, thus reducing some interpersonal stress and getting them engaged in our program. So the budget that we are operating on right now for this program is we have a grant, $50,000 a year for the next 4 years, $200K total to work with. And we're working with a large population. Almost 9,000 students currently on CCNY's campus aren't projected to graduate in 4 years, as we'd all like them to. So what we've seen in other campuses is that there are direct financial benefits to a college for having a peer counseling program. If we can improve retention rates through helping students deal with stress in a healthier manner, what we've seen is just keeping 2 students retained and continuing to pay tuition, in addition to helping them in their lives, it also, just 2 students could pay for a single mental health professional on staff. And our program would not require a team of professionals doing this, because we believe we could have students who are interested in helping other students or looking for professional experience in this, working on their internships for academic credit to serve as our actual peer support specialists, to do the on-the-ground work. And training should also not be particularly expensive, because there is a good amount of free services offered in the city that should get them up to speed. In terms of costs that will be required, as we see it right now, there will be the need for 1 full-time program manager to oversee it, and then 2 part-time administrators, which we see as being funded through work-study positions. And then there will just be simple operational costs for physical marketing materials, technology, and the actual events that we'll be hosting. So thank you. My classmates will be happy to answer any questions you have.